VirtusPro's turn to ban.
Welcome back, everybody, to welcome back, everybody, to the Techlabs Cup 2014 qualifying rounds. It's VirtusPro versus Aware Gaming here. It's a best-of-3 series between these two teams. VirtusPro getting here after a 2-0 between, I believe it was Ahead Gaming and Aware Gaming. Having a 2-1 series between, I believe it was, let me check, actually. Relax, that's correct, Relax. So, yeah, DP 2-0ing Ahead, Aware 2-1ing, actually, Relax Gaming. A tough series for them, but here we are. It's the winners semifinals here for the Techlabs Cup 2014. The winner will move on to the finals to play next KZ, and the winner of that game moves on to the LAN finals to play for $20,000 in prize pool. So thanks for joining us here on Beyond the Summit. My name is Mont. We had a great series earlier between, of course, Relax and Ahead. Went to 3 games. I don't want to spoil anything for you guys, but great series. You might want to check it out. A lot of fun to watch, and some interesting heroes that were picked up as well along the way. So before we jump into the game, I want to remind everybody that, of course, Beyond the Summit is now partnering up with esportsventure.com. It's a good place to, of course, go for betting in the Dota 2 community. There's a bet for this game right now, VirtusPro versus Aware. I'm not quite sure what the odds are, but you can follow the link down below the video here. Sign up for some bonuses for esportsventure.com. BTS is very excited to be helping with them and working with them to provide better coverage of decent tournaments. So here we go. VirtusPro versus Aware Gaming. Assassin picked up first VirtusPro. Aware Gaming, they pick up the Batrider. No surprise there, considering how strong that hero is. Even with the change to Lasso, people like to go for that hero as much as possible and just have that lockdown, especially if you're on the Dire team. This is the Radiant side, though, for Aware Gaming. Still sort of king of the Roche pit. You can Firefly up, look around, see what you can pick off there. Ancient Apparition, very strong with Chilling Touch. No surprise for that pick. Nyx Assassin, Disruptor, all heroes we've seen before, at least even in the last series as well. So, I mean, Disruptor Glimpse has been really useful. If you can time it correctly, it could be pretty amazing, I think. Thunderstrike's a good way to gauge that. Nyx Assassin in the offlane, just such a strong hero. I mean, like, Vendetta, obviously, getting to level 6 is your main goal. And it's actually not that hard to do. People would say, well, Nyx Assassin seems like he wouldn't be the tankiest hero, and he's only got Spike Carapace to survive, so why is he good in the offlane? Partially because I think he's not the squishiest intelligence hero in the world, or agility hero, excuse me. And, you know, Spike Carapace is good, but it's really about the health regen that he has, which is, I believe, 2.3 a second. His first level, I'm not 100% sure about that, but yeah, I mean, he's got some decent base regen, is what I'm trying to get at here. So we'll probably see Nyx Assassin played in the offlane this time around. No real surprise there. Disruptor's going to be support. Depends on what they want to pair it up with there. Maybe like a Lycan, but obviously it's banned out, so they really can't go for that, obviously. Doom's also banned as well. No Morphling, which we saw in the third game between Relax and Ahead. A lot of fun to watch, actually. Morphling it's exciting. Whereas you think about back to TI2 and how Morphling kind of just took over pretty much everything. Just stormed into the Seattle environment, just destroyed pretty much day after day of TI2 qualifying rounds into the group stages, into the playoffs. It's going to get to that point again, I think, but as of right now, he's still a lot of fun to watch. Naga Siren's kind of hitting that point right now where you see Naga go mid and farm for days. She works well as a support as well, but it's weird. The heroes that are strong and that have been strong throughout Dota continue to be strong, even after they're nerfed. It's just kind of a cyclical thing where you're nerfed and you get buffed again, and you're nerfed, you get buffed again, and you continue to see play. And one of the exceptions to that rule is that Visage, who's always strong, who's always in competitive play, at least he has been since he's been introduced into Dota 2. Batrider, you know, he had a falling off point, and I'm trying to think of other heroes that have been always in play. Even Nyx Assassin had a point where he wasn't getting picked very often. So there are a couple heroes that, you know, do stay around for a bit of time, but, you know, as of right now, I think it's a pretty good meta. The meta is not stale by any means. We probably will see another patch, I imagine, before we head over to the TI4 qualifiers. But, you know, that depends, I suppose. Depends on really what IceFrog wants to do. Obviously, it's his game, so I don't really know anything, honestly. I'm guessing at this point. We're going to jump into reserve time right now for Aware Gaming. They have the Ancient Apparition, they have the Batrider. Maybe somebody to combine up with the AA. Range carries are pretty good when it comes to dishing out the damage with an Ancient Apparition, but so are melee carries as well, because they dish out a bit more. The problem, once again, with the AA is that you don't have that hard lockdown. It's not like you have a Mirana and a Bane combo, and you can have that Nightmare into an arrow. Shadow Demon, who could just give you a nice little disruption. You know, Vengeful Spirit with the Magic Missile. So you're really banking on the fact that you're getting some early damage done with Chilling Touch, or you're getting to level 6 and getting as many Ice Blasts as possible. And that's the important thing. I think Ice Blast is probably his best ability. Chilling Touch comes to be a close second. And after that, it's probably Cold Feet and Ice Vortex are pretty similar to a certain extent. Cold Feet's actually not even that great. It just stuns people, and it's a weird stun as well. Crystal Maiden's going to be the pickup here, and this is what I was talking about. You need some sort of lockdown in Aware Gaming going for the Crystal Maiden. VirtusPro, they pick up the Invoker. It somehow got through all of these picks and bans, and I'm not sure how G feels about playing the Invoker in the mid lane, but it shouldn't be too difficult. He can go for Quas Exort, have a bit of damage early on, kind of lane a bit better, or he can go for Quas Wex. Most people like to go for Quas Exort right now, but I'm not sure if G is one of those people, so it'll be exciting to see what they pick up next, though. I think the Invoker with Sunstrike, if he goes for Quas Exort, Nyx Assassin can get a couple impales. Glimpses as well. You can set up the Sunstrike that way. I do like it. I do like Quas Exort a bit better for that point. So I think Invoker might go Quas Exort the same. I can't say with 100% certainty that he will, but I would imagine he would. Clockwork now picked up for Aware Gaming here, and great lockdown. Really against anybody. You can glimpse him back so you don't have to deal with battery assault. So the fact that they're picking that Disruptor is interesting. I've seen it many times actually. People just don't seem to care about the glimpse. And I guess if you glimpse Clockwork back, he probably already has the cogs up all ready to go. So you're probably trapped in there anyway. So it's actually better in that sense. Sometimes when you hookshot in, you don't want to be in the cogs with the person you've hookshotted. That's more so towards the later stages of the game. But, you know, Clockwork, I think, is a good hero all around anyway, so picking him into a Disruptor is not too crazy. Glimpsing back the Batrider, I think, is going to be a key component, I think, in this game. I'm not sure how the interaction between the lassoed person, and Glimpse works. I'd have to imagine that if you blink it and lasso somebody and you glimpse back the Batrider, it breaks the lasso. I would have to imagine that's how it would work, but I'm not 100% certain on that. They go for the Dazzle now, so they do have a bit of roaming potential. Poison Touch isn't the best ability to go for mid and get some kills there. Kinetic Field kind of is, and Glimpse is pretty good as well. So, you know, they have potential to roam on mid. We haven't seen it too often. Most people just try to win their lane. And this is like the 5th game in a row I've seen Dazzle played. So this hero must be really good because I've seen it so often in the past couple of days that it's blowing my mind. I think Weave is just really strong. It's really difficult to fight into a Weave. Shadow Wave is just so good at healing people up, and of course Shallow Grave, well, we all know what Shallow Grave can do, so it could just keep you alive for just an extra second or two in a team fight, and if you're trying to focus that hero down, you end up succumbing to other damages for other damage sources, so that's interesting. Aware Gaming are going to pick up the Anti-Mage, however, and they're going to try to take this late, so they'll have a 4 Protect 1 kind of lineup here. Batrider will try to get pickoffs with the Clockwork. CM and Ancient Apparition are going to be trying to do what they can to help out the Anti-Mage and babysit him. But once Anti-Mage gets some farm, you better look out. Because this is a decent lineup, I think. Especially with the AM. He can dish out the damage. Mana Burn is going to be really nice against the Invoker. Excuse me. Mana Break, as it's called.
10 seconds remaining.
It's going to be really nice against the Invoker. Just get him pretty much to have no mana. He won't be able to cast any of his abilities. And I think it's kind of the tried and true lore type rivalry where Invoker and Anti-Mage hate each other a bit, so it's be interesting. I'm looking forward to it. It's the first game in a while I've seen an Anti-Mage picked. And there's no real chance of an aggressive trialing, and if there is, it's got to be somebody that can do a good job. Yeah, you know what? This is not surprising. You look at VirtusPro's lineup and you look at the Disruptor and the Dazzle, and you're like, yeah, they're not going to go aggressive here. They need to pick somebody that can farm in their own right, and they go for the Faceless Void, which I think is a bit better, because now you have 2 of the hardest carries in the game. I think Faceless Void does outcarry the Anti-Mage just because of Chronosphere. Faceless Void also can dish out the damage as well, so it really comes down to who gets the better end of the farm early on, who makes rotations, and who ganks as early as possible. So in that factor, maybe VirtusPro with God go for Invoker with Quas Wex, because that maybe helps out in ganking the Anti-Mage a bit more. You're not going to be able to really lock him down unless you can hit an EMP and he doesn't have enough mana to, blink away or something. So that's something you have to keep in mind. Throw down the EMP, Tornado afterwards, and Yamaha might have some trouble here. So we are going to jump into the game, ladies and gentlemen. It's game number 1 between Aware Gaming and VirtusPro. I'm so excited to bring you this match. It's been a while since I've seen a Faceless Void or an Anti-Mage in the game, so it's always nice to see new heroes in. Yamaha with these great Arc of Manta Blades. I love these things. He's got a really cool set on him right now. Oh, man. I'm sure some of you out here are rooting for the Anti-Mage with that set. It's a pretty amazing set. So, we are going to jump into it, ladies and gentlemen. Aware Gaming. Let's do some introductions for them. Yamaha is going to be on the anti-mage heading down in that bottom lane. It's actually solo save as of right now. League O is going to be on the Clockwork in that mid lane. Top lane, it is going to be maybe an aggressive tri lane with Zako on the Bat Rider. We'll have Stress on the Crystal Maiden, and Roger's going to be on an Ancient Apparition. If this is an aggro tri lane, this might be really difficult. There's not going to be that much in terms of levels for Zako here, but he's certainly going to be able to contest the farm of the Faceless Void. This is going to be a difficult tri lane if it continues to stay this way. On the side of VirtusPro, you've got Jottam on the Dazzle. You'll have Ennis on the Disruptor. Up at the top lane, you'll have Illidan. Illidan Stormrage on the Faceless Void, going for Time Walk first. It seems like they know this might be an aggro tri lane. Mid lane, G on the Invoker. What is this thing? What the hell is this? Looks like a new set that I haven't actually seen. It's actually pretty nifty. It's got like a mask. Phantom of the Opera over here. G will be on the Invoker, and to round it all out, Arsart is going to be on the Nyx Assassin with that nifty Casper, I think. No. It is a Casper set. This was purple the other day. It's red now. I'm pretty sure it was purple the other day. I wonder if it changes based on... it's got different styles. I gotcha. So he changes it, I think. That's nifty. Either way, Jottam's going to pick up the Illusion Rune and head to the top. Yeah. This top lane is going to be devastating. They already threw the Observer Ward here just to have vision into the lane. And they're going to come around from the side here and try to go for a kill on Illidan. This is going to be troublesome. Here they go. Frostbite's going to come here in a second. No, it's Crystal Nova first. Chilling Touch as well. Illidan already dishing out the damage to Stress here. Now they're actually chasing after NS. Zako, maybe going on the wrong person right now. Thunderstrike's going to go. Sticky Napalm Strikes are there. There's the Chilling Touch as well. NS about to fall for first blood. They cannot get there in time. NS is done. Zako gets it. He's maybe in trouble. He's got no Firefly. They're going to get a return kill. Illidan being part of that as well. 1-for-1 trade definitely going in favor of Zako right now, but not by much, just because it is first blood. So Illidan, he does have the Quelling Blade. He's doing a bit of damage to these creeps, but he also needs to worry about getting some time lock procs. Might even go for backtrack, just an uber defensive build early on here just to survive. This is going to be a tough lane for him, but we'll keep our eye on him here. G already has 3 last hits in the mid lane up against the Leak, who's playing the Clockwork in that solo mid capacity. Clock might not have the best time. And G is going to be going for the Exhort build. He actually has Sunstrike ready to go if there's an engagement top, which there is. Jottam's getting dove, so is Zako. Illidan, Frostbitten. Time walks away, sticks up, knows that this is against a Bat Rider. Stick is going to be super useful. Maybe try to get a return kill. Roger's low. They can't chase after him. One more right click to salve, Poison Touch goes, and that cancels the salve. Chilling Touch, Jottam, too far overextended. He is done. Ennis is about to fall as well. There's the Crystal Nova. He is done, but not before they get the Ancient Apparition. Sunstrike, not enough damage, just barely. Stress is alive at like 10 HP. 2 minutes in, and there's already 5 deaths, almost a 6th as we continue further here. Illidan's got to be careful, and this is going to be problematic because down in this bottom lane, Yamaha is getting free farm.
Denied.
Illidan is getting no such thing. It makes it so God, he's going to have to be a big factor in this game, I think, up against the League. God needs to get decent farm, start pushing towers with Forage Spirits once you get 4 and 4 in Quas and Exhort. Until that happens, this is going to be maybe a tough lane, and there's actually a roam coming through from Roger. They spotted it out, though. There is this ward up here, which will give vision to the Dire team. In the top lane, bottom lane, continues to get farm. He's got 8 last hits. He's actually not doing that bad. Invoker's leading the way in terms of CS, but also not doing too badly. Rotating down bottom, Roger's heading there. And they're going to try to go on the Bat Rider. Thunderstrike did go. He's going to try to Firefly away. There's the glimpse to bring him back right now. Zako about to fall. One more right click will do the job, and Ennis picks up the kill. So, interestingly enough, they rotated the Ancient Apparition out of the lane, as well as the CM, who I think was going back home to heal. And this gives room for Illidan to farm now. Rather than have everyone head back top, they will make their way there now, but I think maybe they just wanted to play some wards down, or they wanted to roam bottom or something. I don't know. But Ancient Apparition wasn't there to help out. Sticky Napalm stacks are going back up on Illidan now. He's pulling up. He should know that supports are coming in soon. So Illidan has at least boots already, but we'll see. Frostbite on Illidan. He has to time walk away. He's got 2 points into it, which is nice. He'll use his stick charge as well. And Jottam can heal him up if necessary. Also give him that last tango. Pulling through right now is NS. The Siege Creep is the last thing to be alive. Roger trying to contest, but there's nothing to contest at this point except for the Siege Creep. So we'll bring the Siege Creep along with him. Zako trying to dive right now. He has, of course, Chilling Touch. on his hands. You can see the bat has it, as well as the bat rider himself. That's actually kind of cool. Down bottom, Arsart against Yamaha. Yamaha sitting at 21 last hits. Has a poor man's shield, treads as well. Not treads, excuse me, boots. Just brown boots. Disruptor picks up a haste rune. Maybe could be a bit more aggressive with that now. G, gotta be careful in the mid lane. The Leak's still farming pretty well. 13 last hits, but 20 for the Invoker. Down bottom, Arsart taking some damage, but up top, they get a kill with Invoker Sunstrike right now. They're still going. They get Roger. Zako and Stress have to back off. So the battle continues in this top lane. Glimpse back. Stress, Frostbite, and NS. They're going to get this kill on NS, maybe. No, Shadow Wave keeps him alive. There's the flare. Zako chasing down NS right now. He will fall. Not the best aggression coming out from VirtusPro. That was questionable at best. So they lose a hero there to Batrider for free, pretty much. Batrider trying to get up to that Blink Dagger. He's at 800 gold right now. What about G? Sitting on 500, sitting on Null Talisman and Boots. Lolique sitting on 100 gold. Boots, Salve, Stout Shield. That's about it. The Anti-Mage, aware, very low. He salved up. That probably saved his life. Almost died to maybe the Impale. He was actually trying to dive Arsart. He's low as well. Both of them, well, one's at 6, one's close. Ring of Regen and a Band of Velvet Skin up for the Anti-Mage right now. He sells the Ring of Regen. Oh, he's just going to keep doing this. I saw EY do this the other day. So he'll regen up. He'll buy his Treads as well. Go Treads first. Maybe into that Battle Fury later. He might even go for the Lives first if he wants to. Arsart actually has to head back home, unfortunately, so.
Not gonna happen.
Still not quite at 6 yet, but he's getting close like I talked about. Leading the way in CS, 30 for the Anti-Mage. Illidan's only at 15, so he's got half that. He's got a couple of assists going his way, however. So they're at Treads at the same time. That's the difference. Even though the CS is not the same, the gold is getting there. You look at the GPM, and yes, Anti-Mage is leading, but Illidan can certainly get back into this. The problem is he'll have to go for a Midas or a Battle Fury to try to keep up in the farm with the Anti-Mage, especially if AM goes for the Battle Fury. Roger, looking for that 6-minute rune. It's bottom. G's going to take the Invis. He's got something flying out to him right now. It's in fact a bottle. You don't see Invokers generally go this too much, but he wants to be able to get rune control, and I like that a lot, rather than just sit and farm. Forge Spirit skilled up for him right now, as well as Sunstrike, so at a moment's notice, they can Sunstrike and grab a couple kills, but they're being careful top. They do have the Chronosphere now. Chronosphere plus Sunstrike, not a guaranteed kill, but it could be pretty good, so. He's sitting at 32 last hits right now as well. And Illidan is caught up. He's sitting at 24. Of course, Anti-Mage did have to go back home, but still. You can see how far back Aware is sitting with Roger, Stress, and Zako. They know that Chronosphere is up right now, and they have to be very wary of that. That rhymed. Dazzle sitting on level 5. NS sitting on level 3, with Glimpse up and ready to go. Thunderstrike as well, but he would like to get to 6 so he can have that Static Storm to place underneath the Chronosphere. That'd be really nice. I'm just excited to see Faceless Void again in competitive play. I love this hero. He's a bit underwhelming at times, but given the farm that he can get, he could do very well. Observer Ward placed up for G here on the high ground just to make sure he's got vision. He wants to be able to see around here. The Luke is going to back off. I'm not sure why. Maybe waiting for the next creep wave here. Doesn't want to take a cold snap either. So Lelik is sitting at 24 last hits. He's already level 7, but he's not running around and ganking. That's not G's job. He could gank just using Sunstrike, so.
And it's off.
Forge Spirits are going to bring Lelik back. He's got to be careful. Armor reduction is pretty ridiculous, so. Looking for the 8-minute rune. He's not going to find it. Someone else already took it. NS, however, maybe in some trouble here. Getting lasted up, taking a bit of damage. Hook shot into the Forge Spirit. Nice block there. Lelik trying to go on NS. There's the Thunderstrike going as well. NS in some trouble. Kinetic Field. He will fall to the cogs. Lelik getting chased down right now. Here comes Illidan. Maybe he's using the Chronosphere right now. Lelik in some trouble. Will fall. Zako's going to be next. There's the Chrono. No! He didn't get it. Maybe just used a block. There was nobody coming through from the Radiant team. Illidan missing the Chronosphere. No, come on. He's going to be going for Mask of Madness, by the way. Arsart, Arcane Boots are up. The Poor Man's Shield as well. Stress, sitting on Brown Boots and 300 gold. Down bottom, Yamaha, Sitting on a ring of health. That's about it. Mid lane. Impale does hit on stress. There's the cold snap as well. A lot of damage. Nyx assassin with the easy kill. Rstart using Vendetta to be involved in that one. 6-5 the score. VirtusPro now. I don't know if they're in the driver's seat, but they're about even in terms of gold. Experience, yes, they have the lead, but it's only 1,000. And G is going to pick up a minus. So now, levels won't be as much of an issue, which is usually the problem for an Invoker. You want to try to hit 17 as fast as possible to get level 4 Invoke. That's a long ways away, and probably about maybe 30 minutes or so, maybe a little bit less. Sunstrike, Yamaha taking a lot of that damage. Is there enough to blink away just in time? The poor man's shield probably saving his life there from Arsart. Ugh, he even mana burned for that too. Very, very close.
Top tower is under attack.
Nice combination play there with the Sunstrike. Tower taking a bit of damage in that top lane. Backing off is going to be Illidan. Looks like the Mask of Madness is flying out right now. There it is. So Illidan, he'll dish out the damage, but he'll also take it as well. He's got to be very careful in that regard. Lolik picking up his treads. Not going for phase. Yamaha picking up the kill on Arsart. 3-man gang squad going through. Missed that kill. Missed that rotation as well. So nice pickup for Yamaha. He's got a ring of health. He's trying to get close to that Battle Fury. Probably be there maybe, I think, 15 minutes at the earliest. Which is not a bad time for a Battle Fury with treads. That's actually real decent, so. G. Not farming the jungle, not really heading towards the mid lane, even though there's only an ancient apparition there. TPing down bottom is Arsart, not looking for a gank. He actually is going to Vendetta up. He's going to Vendetta Impale, and they're going to try to get another Sunstrike kill here. Let's see if this happens. He's waiting. He's being very patient right now. He'll open up with the Vendetta Yamaha. Oh, here it comes. There's the Sunstrike. It's going to go. It's going to hit. That's what I'm talking about. Nice pick off there. Illidan was actually going to TP down there to secure the kill. Instead, he's going to go on Lolik right now. Mask of Madness is going to get popped. Do they have the damage? There's the Poison Touch. There's the Shadow Wave. Lolik might use his cogs. He hook shots first. Ice Blast is going to come through. There's the Shallow Grave. Maybe a bit early to try to save his life. He should survive anyways, even though the Mask of Madness is about to stop. Yes, he's going to live. He'll use his stick charge there. Actually, wasn't really a question, but... So, Anti-Mage is down. He had 60 last hits. Invoker's right there with him, however. He's actually going to go for a 4-staff next, I'd imagine. Hand of Midas is up. So that's helping out. It's paying dividends, if you will. Brown boots for the Invoker as of right now. Down bottom, Arsart backing his way out of there. And Yamaha, he's at his Percy already. Perseverance is completed for Aware Gaming. Yamaha.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Illidan and Jadam are going to back off. Illidan. 1,000 gold in the bank. What's his next item? Do you have anything on the courier? No, he does not. I'd say Maelstrom might be a good idea. I think Mom into Maelstrom into Mjolnir is pretty good, but that's just me. He can go for a casual Yash if he wants to, maybe into an SNY, but you might want more damage as the hard carry. So eventually probably building towards the Butterfly, maybe an MKB if he wants super extra damage, and realizing that there might be a Butterfly eventually for Anti-Mage as well. So the itemization for Faceless Void, there's a lot of options there. That's something that you do need to keep in mind. Like, Illidan could go any number of items here. I just think that Maelstrom probably makes the most sense.
Under attack.
Flares up on Illidan right now, so nobody's roaming to gank any of the carries. Arsart can go back down bottom and do the same thing he did earlier, and just combine up a kill with a Sunstrike. And I think that's what he's heading down bottom for. He's got Vendetta. It's still level 1 Vendetta, but a kill would be huge. You can see, actually, they have Zako babysitting right now. They want to be able to blink Lasso if there is an attempted gank here. So kind of a counter initiation ready to go. But here we go, TPing from Illidan. They're going to try to go for a Chronosphere here. But they know this is coming. You look at Zako. They've kind of anticipated this. They have a Sentry Ward there. Chronosphere is going to go. Sunstrike as well. Yamaha should die from this. Taking a lot of damage. Chrono's going to wear off. It doesn't matter. Lasso on the wrong here. They only thought it was Arsart. He will die to the Ice Blast. But I think that's still a decent trade. Illidan getting a kill on the Anti-Mage. That's about as good as it gets for Virtus.pro right now. The leak. No, excuse me. Roger and Stress looking to go on G. He's frostbitten. He also took a cold feet, but he's back out of it. He's got a haste rune and Of course, regen from Quas as well as the bottle. There's the cold snap going through. Sunstrike not available. Forge Spirit's going to go to work here on Roger. They're doing some damage. Roger about to fall and will. G getting the kill. Not using his Force Staff just yet. He's ready to go in 1 second. He might even try to dive here on Stress, but now coming through is the leak, so it'd be very dangerous. He's got to back off. Maybe.
Radiant's bottom tower.
He sees him here. He actually made up the tornado, or excuse me, the Chaos Meteor. This actually does a decent amount of damage if you hit it right on. We're gonna... Damage is 110, burn TPS is 22, burn time is 3. Travel distance, that's the thing that Wex makes. So Wex, really, the only thing that affects that is just how far it goes.
Radiant's bottom tower is
I love that
attack.
ability, though. In fact, Invoker is just, I think, is probably my favorite hero as of right now. I'm not sure what you guys like personally, but I love Invoker. Ice Blast coming through. Yamaha getting ready to go on this top tier 1 tower, but he's got to avoid dying again. And at every time Yamaha's in a lane, R starts nearby. Vendetta, Impale, Static Storm, Sunstrike. Boom! G gets the kill. And this is the problem. They're shutting down this anti-mage hard. He's got 3 deaths to his name, all involving Arsart coming through. Big fight maybe happening mid. Lily getting Force Staff forward. Not the best play, but here comes the lasso. Zako bringing back G. There's the cold snap as well as the cold feet. You can see Shallow Grave G about to get frozen. He might dive here. He can't ghost walk away. He is going to go down. That's a big pickup. Plus the hook shot to secure the kill. Now, Chronosphere is going to be used. On to 2, on to 3. Roger. But Illidan taking a lot of damage. He's frostbitten. He's taking so much. He'll get fire blasted back. He is done.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Flame breaked. Just, excuse me. Got the skill wrong there. But he actually did have a Chrysalis, so he did a decent amount of damage. He just got hit with just too many abilities with that Mask of Madness on. He didn't see the CM there, and he absolutely got wrecked. So
Dyer's
a little bit of a
middle
throw
tower
kind of
is
from
under
VirtusPro.
attack.
Not that they're that much ahead. They were 1,000 gold ahead. Now it's actually even.
Radiant's top tower
2,000
is under
experience going
attack.
their way as well. And check out the
Dyer's
net worth
bottom
chart.
tower
Invoker
is
leading the
under
way
attack.
because of that Midas Force Staff as well. Probably see a Scythe next. He still has Brown Boots. Maybe he'll actually just save up for bots, I think, because bots is really good for Forge Spirits, just to be able to TP around and push towers and stuff. But honestly, this is going to be tough to deal with, and I would expect to see BKBs from all 3 of these heroes, like, at some point in time, just because of the Invoker and how much work he can do. Especially once he starts leveling up his Wex, excuse me, which is after his Exhort's maxed. He'll be able to start using Tornado, EMP. He already uses Sunstrike, Chaos Meteor, Deafening Blast, Ice Wall even to a certain extent here he can already use, but the amount of spells that G has at his disposal is disturbing. And that's why Invoker's so good right now.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Stress and Zako playing very aggressively. Oh, what a glimpse back to Static Storm as well. Sunstrike onto Stress. Boom, he is dead. NS getting that kill. What a glimpse. NS, he knows how to play this hero. This man is a goddamn player, ladies and gentlemen. TP into the top lane right now is going to be the Invoker. G's going to just try to take this farm real quick. Illidan, farming the Ancient Stack, actually, with the help of NS. I like Mask of Madness, honestly. I think it's a good item. Chrysalis up for Illidan right now. Daedalus will be coming soon. You can actually just keep that small crit build into something else, like Maelstrom, but it'd be better just to finish off the Daedalus first, I feel like. Oh no, Arsart! Yep.
Worked you over good.
That's not very good. Illidan CPing top right now. Killing Spree for the Batrider on the Invoker. Chronosphere is going to go. Can they take down Yamaha? Mask of Madness is used. Yamaha in trouble, taking a lot of hits. He'll fall. I'm not sure if it's worth it, though. The Invoker did go down, as well as Arsart in the mid lane fell, I think.
Rock it on.
He died of the clockwork, so maybe he died? Yeah, he died mid. Or, no, wait. Hold on. That was down here. I saw that already. I'm losing it, guys. I'm losing it.
Dyer's middle tower is under attack.
The tier 1
Dyer's
tower.
structures are fortified.
Getting fortified, the glyph used, ready to fight. Maybe NS has Static Storm. Jadam's here as well with Weave. On cooldown for 8 seconds, but it's ready to go afterwards. TP coming through, that one's going to be from AA. Arsart's there. He's can Vendetta in at a moment's notice.
Dyer's
Fortification
middle
was already
tower
used. Looks
is
like they will
under
take this
attack.
tower. Nope, blank forward, Impale. It's going to be on to 2 right now. There's the Static Storm. Roger's in trouble. So is Stress. There's the Sunstrike. It's going to hit. They blow him up. 2's dead. Now, Lily trying to get out of there. Dust is used early. Battery Salt's going to fly. Impale misses. G's here. Sunstrike already used. Cold Snap. No, he juked him somehow. Blink, Mana Burn. There's the Poison Touch. That'll slow the leak. Meanwhile, Illidan takes the tower top. The leak's about to fall. VirtusPro with a big turnaround, getting a tower and 3 kills. Back and forth we go, ladies and gentlemen. This game shows no signs of stopping anytime soon. G picks up his bots. 1,000 gold in the bank. Scythe should be next. Meanwhile, Yamaha trying to split push. He has to TP away. He doesn't want to get chronoed. It's not up for 16 seconds, however. Yamaha might try to fight. He's got Mana Void. He almost has... Oh, he's going to go for it. Impale, deny the tower. He gets it. Illidan denies. Sunstrike not in time. Yamaha getting time lock, though. Illidan with the kill. Thank you, Based Ice Frog, for your RNG. Oh, don't get hit by that. Oh. Yeah, but he's backtracking a couple of the ticks, so at least there's that. 3,200 gold in the bank for the Faceless Void. Yamaha's still not at his Battle Fury at 19 minutes in. He was close to the broadsword there, went for the tower, was greedy. Arsort knew that was going to happen. Blinks in, misses the Impale, but the time lock procs didn't matter. Actually, no, he hit the Impale, excuse me. Arsart. No, you know there's a sentry ward there, dude. You saw it last time. That's not a good place for you to be. Yeah, just run away now, please. Just run. He's got a Hatred, so he's okay. Illidan goes back to the Ancient stack here. Daedalus recipe is up. In fact, the Daedalus is now up, ready to go. So, Illidan is very scary. I'm just throwing that out there. He's got the second highest net worth in the game. The only one higher is the Invoker, and, well, he is going to be getting that Scythe rather soon. He's at his ultimate orb right now, just needs the Mystic Staff and the Void Stone, and he'll be ready to hex whoever. Probably the Anti-Mage more likely than not. Ancient Apparition getting kind of close to an Aghanim Scepter, so there is that. I'm looking at Lalik, he's got his Blade Mail all ready to go. Stress sitting probably not really on anything. Zako actually picks up a gem, and I like this pickup a lot. The way it's going right now, though, VirtusPro might be able to take this in a late game. Battle Fury it's 20 minutes in it. 21 minutes in and it's finally done. Blink Blast, so that's a Geometry setup being used already. Ice Blast missing completely. And there's going to be a glimpse back, breaking the lasso like I talked about. Static Storm, Zako, no glimpse again, already used. Impale misses, Arsart in trouble. Big hook shot onto 2. Now, nice Yellow Grave onto NS, keep him alive. G's getting pushed back. Meatball's already used, taking a lot of damage from that Blade Mail. Illidan can't use his, of course, Chronosphere, already used a Deafening Blast. This is a bad fight for VirtusPro. They got to get out of there. Yamaha blinking forward, Frostbite on NS. There's the Kinetic Field. Jada getting pushed back by the Cogs. What plays coming out from Aware? All over the place. They're going to get NS as well. It might be a 4 for nothing trade unless NS can TP out. He's trying his best right now. They have the flare. Blink forward, not in time. Yamaha, 1 right click away. It's 3 dead for VirtusPro. Whew, that was a nice fight for Aware. Sunstrike just off the mark for Zako there, but pretty close. Really great fight coming out from from Aware. For some reason, that Chronosphere was on cooldown. I don't know where he used it. I think it was over here, but there was other things happening over here, and people were just dying very quickly. So everyone kind of had to make this hasty retreat path, and then all of a sudden they follow up. The Cogs here, absolutely outstanding to push back whoever was trying to head this way. I think it was Jadam. And then everyone else had to funnel in this direction. Arsart now looking for a pick off of his zone. Clockwork is here, ready to die, essentially. But he's pretty tanky. I don't know if Arsart can really just solo him. He's going to be going Dagon next, maybe. He has a Staff of Wizardry up. Might be going for a Force Staff as well. Blink Dagger's also up for Arsart, so there is that option. Illidan's going to try to solo Roche. I think he can do it. Yeah, I think he can. Absolutely. She's going to help him out with Forge Spirits as well. Alacrity's up on Illidan. Jeez, he attacks fast, and he does so much damage with that Daedalus. They flare into the Roche Pit. Clockwork might be able to hook shot from there. They pick up the Aegis for Illidan. Ice Blast is going to fly through. It does hit on G, but that's the only person. So Aegis is up right now. That's going to be for Illidan. Checking out the gold graph. It is 2,000 gold for them, but that's not that much. 2,500 coming out for an experienced lead. The problem is, now that there's a Battle Fury for the Anti-Mage, he is going to farm like crazy. He is level 14. He's tied up with Illidan in terms of experience. He's going to try to get to that Manta style. Not going to go for a Vlad. It's like we see sometimes on anti-mages, so. Flare flying through. G trying to push down this bottom tower here. Tier 1 should fall. They want to trade it, though. Blink away coming out from our start, realizing maybe we shouldn't defend this. So a T1 for a T1.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
They're actually kind of letting Yamaha get back into this game. His last hits, he's at 145 right now. That's going to increase exponentially as we get closer to him reaching critical mass with that Battle Fury. Down bottom, NS going to throw up this Observer Ward. I've seen this before.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Mask of Madness.
Bottom tower
2-2 tower. They try to trade.
Radiant
Yeah, they're going to continue to trade. Radiant Fortification. There is a Dire Fortification. They're waiting to use it right now. They're going to take this tower. Ice Blast, though. This will mean that they really can't defend. That's not good at all.
Top tower is under attack.
Dire Fortification. Will they defend? Actually, they're going to TP back home. Ready to fight. Ah, this tower falling low, and it is going to go down. TP's coming through. They want to fight, though. Illidan TPing in. Not going to cancel. He's going to time walk forward. Oh, he misses Stress. The freezing field, Illidan, no! He has the no chrono right now. They pick up Stress, however. Blank Lasso. Nice Mana Void coming through the meatball. Not doing enough. Already everybody low. Arsart buys back. Illidan chasing after Roger. There's the time walk. He gets one more. Yamaha trying to man fight. No more Mana Void. Nice deafening blast. Illidan going to town. Yamaha's done. He gets another one. Triple kill coming out from Illidan. The Age is doing so much work. Zako's going to fall. It's a team wipe. Somehow, VirtusPro get it done was maybe the worst team fight I have ever seen. Coming out on top. Oh, man. G. Well, I don't know what happened. But it was something. That's all I can really say right now. So with that fight, G gets his Sight Defies done. There's a 3,000 gold lead for VirtusPro and a 5,000 experience lead for them as well. Oh. It's a square face. Oh god, NS gets lasted up, stresses the Frostbite to come after him. This is actually the Crystal Nova there. Now, nice shallow grave. NS is actually going to live. After all of that, NS survives. He's going to get Shadow Waved. He's also got an Urn Charge to be used. Look at this, what's happening. Yamaha, split pushing top with the Yasha right now. Getting very close to the Manta. Has his ultimate orb. They're making his home up in this top lane because they have the Observer Wards here just to give vision, essentially. Just to make sure it's safe for him to be in this area. If he's like outside of that area, he might be in trouble. He luckily has plenty of time though to blink away and just take the opposing team's jungle. So Yamaha is farming like crazy right now. And that certainly could get them back in the game. They haven't lost a set of racks yet. So now is really where decision making comes in and becomes a big factor here. Because now you have to decide whether you're going to fight. If you do fight, is the anti-mage there? Are you going to be able to lock him down? Is he going to be split pushing? Is he going to be taking your set of racks? Is he going to be taking your 2-2 towers? You know, can you get a pick off on him? Now we see, what is VirtusPro going to do exactly to stop this anti-mage from becoming an issue? And right now, not a whole lot. They're just kind of letting him farm, and that's not really a big surprise. Arsart, however, oh no, he missed the impale. Oh, that's like the first one that was a sure impale that he missed. Arsart's going to TP away, realizing, probably shouldn't be here anymore. BKB now done for the Faceless Void. So not only can he just dish out the damage, he can survive as well. Remember, this is the winner semifinal. Winner of this series will go on to face next KZ to try to secure a slot in the LAN finals in Moscow, Russia. And honestly, I think many people are expecting VirtusPro to get there. It would be a great Cinderella story if Aware can get there, but they're up against it right now in game number 1. Yamaha's doing the best that he can to try to get in, help his team out, secure that trip to the winners final here. So remember, there's $20,000 on the line right now. That's a lot of money, guys. $20,000 for a Dota tournament. For CIS teams as well. It's nice to inject some money into the scene. Mid lane Arsard has to blink his way out of there, realizing he might be in a bit of trouble. Chronosphere going through though. Yamaha maybe in trouble. Sunstrike off the mark. No, it hit up. There's the impale. The right click. Illidan BKB'd for that. They also used the hook shot just to make sure that he didn't do too much damage to Yamaha. It doesn't matter. Yamaha is now down for 60 seconds. That is maybe the pickoff they needed. There's no Chronosphere for 65. There's no BKB for 63. So they used all of those items. They used all of those abilities to try to get that kill. They got it, but now what do they do with it? Can they secure a tier 2 tower? I think absolutely. Focus this tier 2 tower down. Get some more gold going to your team, and you'll be okay. Now that we have a second here, looking at the items right now, we still have that gem on the Bat Rider. He's got his 4-step and a BKB now for Zako, and that's what I was talking about. Talisman of Evasion for Loic, and now the Academic Scepter done for Roger. On the Dire side of things, they have the Scythe up on G, talked about that already. Not much else. There is that 4-step up on Arsart, but everything else is kind of negligible. Flame break back. Illidan's still trying to take this tier 2 tower down. This is a tough push for them. They are going to get it though. Alacrity is going to help out in that sense, and Illidan takes the tower, backs off now. Shadow Wave going to get him back to fighting shape here. And G, he's controlling the pace of the game, but more so than anything, I think it's Illidan's Chronospheres and his positioning that's really been winning them these team fights. G sitting at 18, so he has level 4 invoked, maybe an Academic Scepter next. Blink, Lasso, Arstar getting caught out. They still have that gem. Chronosphere is going to go. It's going to be on to 2. Hookshot misses. That's bad. BKB, Sunstrike, Zako getting hit down. He is going to fall. Yamaha can't man fight this. He has to blink away. Ice Blast going to go. Not going to hit on either. Loic and Stress are still chasing. Battery Assault canceled. He was about to use it. You saw it go off. And then cancel the animation. Illidan ready to go at a moment's notice again. G ready to go. He doesn't have Tornado skilled up just yet. Loic trying to use his cogs. Frostbite up from Stress onto Illidan. He's got Time Walk. He wants this kill. Yamaha's going to try to fight. Mana Void. He, I think, backtracked that. Yamaha. Static Storm. Glimpse is back in. Nice Glimpse. Yamaha is in trouble. Still in the Static Storm. He is done. Double kill for Illidan. Even without a Chronosphere. Even without the BKB. Backtrack. Thank you, Based Ice Frog, for your RNG, my friend.
Tower is under attack.
Oh, this isn't going to feel good, though. Ooh, that stings. Yeah, but they'll take this tier 2 tower. They're not going to be able to push up to the high ground just yet because of that Ice Blast, but they've done a nice job taking all of the outer towers right now, and it's getting very difficult for Aware to stay in this game. There's a 7,500 gold lead right now for VirtusPro, and a 10,000 experience lead for them as well. And suddenly a Faceless Void is looking pretty good. His next item, not sure. 3,400 gold in the bank. He's already used his BKB 3 times. That's a Refresher coming out for G right now. I thought it would have been an Aghanims, but Refresher works just as well. My goodness. You'll have enough mana to use that as well. It's like, I think 350 for the Refresher Orb. 375, excuse me. Pulse all of his abilities cost right around 150 to 200. Alright, start heading down to the bottom lane. Impale, Vendetta, Sunstrike, dead. Chronosphere, Illidan, not one of your better Chronos. Roche is up. Now in Aegis. Probably going to go the way of Illidan and the rest of VirtusPro as well. Top lane, while that's all happening, Yamaha's going to do his best to push into the tier 3 tower top. Try to get some damage on there. He's backing off. He's going to hit the creep camps before he does that, I believe. No, he's going to keep going. No ward coverage here, meaning that it looks like Aware don't know this is happening. They'd have to imagine. Arsart trying to find Lalik. He's going to flare up. Probably won't hook shot in, though. Oh, Lalik maybe in trouble. Impale, cancel. There it goes. It's going to hit. Sunstrike as well. He might fall and will. G with the kill. Nicely done. He's down for 53 seconds. Yamaha going to throw up the illusions, try to do some damage to the towers here. They're not doing that much, and they don't have a heart, so they'll die very quickly. He's going to back off. Of course, use the jungle. Illidan's ready to go ahead and chrono at a moment's notice here, in 20 seconds anyway. So, 34 minutes in, gold drafts. That escalated quickly. Oh no, Yamaha, not again, the Sunstrike, it's enough. That damage is disgusting. It takes about half of his health away, and then Arsart just has to finish him off with one right click, so. Now he's dead for 64 seconds. Great pick off from Arsart. That is exactly what they needed, and they'll continue on their way to maybe closing this game out. Chronosphere is up, BKB is up, what's flying out? Looks like it's a Manta style, yeah. So Illidan picking up a Manta style right now. That's going to be some nice damage in a Chronosphere. This is the weirdest set I've ever seen. Sorry, I just needed to look at this for a second. He also runs very quick. It looks kind of awkward how fast he runs. So everyone's grouping up around mid right now. Down bottom, Smoke Gang coming out from Aware Gaming. They'll try to find a pick off here, get something done. Okay, they need to defend their base right now. Pipe of Insight used right now. They're ready to fight. You've got to be careful here if you're Wargaming. Everybody's up. They're trying to bait out with the Anti-Mage here. Thunderstrike's going to go. They'll realize very quickly that it's going to be an illusion. Yeah, they know it's an illusion now, so. Thunderstrike just getting thrown out, baiting a little bit more. Now that the Manta style has actually been used, they've got about 17 seconds to work with here, but they'll probably not go in before that. Sunstrike's gonna go. There's gonna be the Chronosphere. Yamaha taking a lot of damage. There's one down. A second maybe gonna fall here. Lowly taking a lot of damage. He's a pig. He is done. Stress getting hit up with the time lock. That's a triple kill coming out for Illidan. Doing so much damage with his Manta style. Mask of Madness. Time walk out. Take the tier 3 tower. Take the set of racks. GG not yet. But it's getting close to that point in time. Zako looking for a lasso potentially. Flamebreak gonna push everybody back. BKB just used on cooldown for about 45 seconds or so. Aegis is done in about 3 minutes, so even if Illidan dies, he still has that Aegis to fall back on.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
There's the tier 3. Sets of Rax is about to go down as well. Zako trying to do what he can. But really, it's just going to be not a free set of Rax, but VirtusPro getting it done. Objective completed. Now they head bottom. Look for another tier 3 and another set of racks. Illidan, Alacrity's going to get put up on him from G. They'll pipe up as well, and GG is going to be called. VirtusPro in convincing fashion. They take game number 1. There were a few bad team fights, but in all honesty, VirtusPro just played pretty good here. Just real good play coming out from PP. Illidan, great play on that Faceless Void. G hitting Sunstrikes left and right. R setting those up with the Impales. And then the supporting crew of Jotum and NS doing work. Aware, they've got another game to get back into it, but one more loss and they'll go down to the loser's bracket here. VirtusPro, one more win, they'll move on to the winner's bracket finals, up against NextKZ to fight for a spot in, of course, the LAN finals for Techlabs Cup 2014 in Moscow, Russia. So, that's going to be it for us. We'll take a quick break and we'll get back into it before we head out of here. My name is Mike. Follow me at twitter.com/Monted2. If you enjoy the cast, you can follow Beyond the Summit, twitter.com/Beyond the Summit. And, of course, make sure you guys check out esportsventure.com. All your betting needs are there. There is a link where you guys can sign up and receive bonuses down below the Twitch video. BTS is very excited to have Esports Venture as a partner. We'll jump into a break, and we'll be right back, guys.